Hello, and welcome back to Resident Evil 7.
We're still on
to
a
the
boat.
wrecked ship. I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Take a good hard look at the mother boat!
So from here we're trying to actually still get up to the bridge in order to actually converse slash deal with Evelyn, right?
Well, on the subject of our objective, while we look at this mostly destroyed series of instructions for what appears to be a toxin recipe, our objective is to locate Ethan, not fight off Evelyn. That's later. But right now we have a more pertinent objective that we gotta get the guy out of here. We gotta get ourselves out of here.
No, we don't have a corrosive at the moment.
Our secondary objective is open the door with a corrosive.
Okay, then why do we have the ability to interact with it?
So, some time has passed since the last time Mia was in this room.
Okay.
And we, the player, remember these areas and these objects well. So it's good to satisfy the curiosity of the player to see if there is anything to do with this item, and then come to realize, no, there's nothing to do with this item.
We don't have a lockpick at the moment.
We also happen to be in the same operating market as Master Lockpicks Incorporated. It's a limited liability corporation. They create and sell lockpicks. And their main competitor, of course, is Locksmiths Are Us. Locksmiths Are Us, they produce locks. You see, thanks to market forces in this capitalistic, in some shades of gray America, that we have an entire environment that is devoted to universal lockpicks.
You see, the thing is, I don't believe that these two companies would actually be competing against one another. When it comes to market share, maybe in market ideals, but most certainly not market share, because they provide different services.
But they keep getting phone calls from the same people who think that they do the same things.
Which would be definitely annoying. Ooh, a camera.
And first-person shooter cliche character who is alone talks to themselves, which is real. Because I mean, if you told me right now that you never talk to yourself, you'd be lying to me.
Yes, I would.
Ethan. I hope I make it in time. Okay. Bottom level.
But S2...
Stop it, Evelyn!
Sub-level 2.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hallucinations. Where is she?
She's at the house. No, she is in the basement of the boat. Yeah, that.
You can tell that our commentators today, they know where Evelyn is, where she actually is. That is not Evelyn. That is the mold creating the hallucination of the girl. The very same hallucination that has been experienced by every living human soul, like the ones that perished on this vessel, and everybody in Dolby and the Baker Farm.
Do we have proof that Lucas has actually encountered child Evelyn?
Well, that is an interesting question, and so based on the information we have just in the story so far, no, we do not have evidence to that.
Okay.
When Lucas was talking off screen to Evelyn, we actually don't know if he was talking to the physical Evelyn or the hallucination of Evelyn.
A restricted area. Report to the Port Authority. Okay.
Captain's quarters.
We
Ahoy,
need another
me
lockpick.
mateys. Who took my machine gun? Give
I
me
mean,
that
Evelyn
back.
probably put it away because she wants us to actually deal with the lug wrench with her molded. Yay, the ship map.
Yeah, that Evelyn, just like a lot of, okay to decent to great video game villains, also happens to be the mistress of plot convenience. That, but in other words, like everything that the molded does, everything that they do, and everything that she makes people do, that's her wishes. It's arbitrary and is completely dependent on what the video game developer wants to happen for the game. But I think it's a great way of setting up a narrative that makes sense so that the player can swallow what they're seeing.
So when did she get
But,
bored of
yeah.
hosting tea parties with the molded?
Where's my mower?
For the record, it's still in the basement, Jack. Hey, we still didn't remove Jack's leg, so I'm not entirely certain that he's gone. I mean, he should be gone. He calcified, but
Yeah, after his mutated body reared its ugly head and then tried to kill Ethan in the boathouse. Yeah, it's a running gag. The word I'm looking for is running gag. That you're gonna see Where's My Mower showing up in places even other than the Baker farm.
there's a mold. You're not supposed to go immediately when you see the molded past cloud.
Yeah, but thankfully the molded are freaking stupid, so that one didn't even hear me come down. Oh, so that's what characters look like when they're crouching.
Close the door.
Oh, thank God, drugs.
Psychostimulants.
There are some items hidden around. You're gonna want to find them.
I woke up at 1930. There was some sort of ruckus in the passageway. Drew, one of the engineers, came in and said there was something going on down below, maybe a riot. He looked pale in the face. He told me he was going down to check it out, but he never came back.
The night when everything changed. We could still hear the wet footsteps of the molded walking around.
The monster turned and started coming towards me, huge, shark-like teeth snapping in its jaw. I just screamed like a little girl and ran for it.
Misogynism. Yeah, don't be a little girl about it.
And now I'm huddled up in the bunk room, shaking as I write this. There's a whole host of those creatures lurking in the passageways now. I can hear screams now and then, but there's no way I'm going out there now. And that's it. I've written everything I know. Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Because we don't get to keep the knife from the flashback, we don't have a knife in order to open up the supply crate. Dang it!
What happens in the videotape stays in the videotape.
Can we please? Okay, there's a flare on this on this that we should be able to take, but I'm guessing that we can't actually take the flare.
No, we can't. We can't take the flare. To be honest with you, I don't know what the point of that life preserver is. Except it's just that it's a life preserver.
I think it's technically supposed to be Giovanni's, but
you may be right.
it's a couple with a little girl. I think they're distant relatives of the captain. Imagine traveling on a tanker instead of a passenger ship. They must be hard up.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere something creepy.
I tried talking to the little girl earlier, and her dad shot me this nasty look. What's he so worried about? Now that I think about it, the captain said he didn't even have any relatives. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I miss you. So
Sorry, Janet. I was rambling.
Is that technically Jack and Margarine?
No. So Jack and Marguerite had nothing. The Bakers had nothing to do. Had absolutely nothing to do with this.
Okay.
But we don't know that yet because they have to give us a fucking Alfred Hitchcock explanation scene in order to set everything into proper perspective. Like, because after that scene, like there are no illusions. There's only one illusion left, and the final illusion is, where is Evelyn? But like the interconnectedness of all the characters, what's the relationship between the wrecked ship and the Baker farm, that's yet to be explained, but it will be. I hear something.
Yep, there's a molded.
Hi, welcome to the laundry room. Don't forget your clothes.
More molded.
Oh yeah, by the way, when you pick up key items, the game is still going on around you while you're just looking at what the item is. It's okay, Mia. They can't get through the door. They're stupid.
Honestly, the liquor moldeds should be able to get through the door.
Well, the liquor moldeds can go fuck themselves.
Ooh, a handgun!
It's a hand, and it was trying to get the handgun.
Now, is it actually running handgun ammo, or is it actually a flare gun?
No, it's a handgun.
Okay.
This gun that we're holding right now is the second. It's the middle of the road between the M19 and the other handgun that the deputy drops.
Okay.
In the garage fight. But you're welcome to use this gun as you see fit. I'm not afraid of you anymore because I can fight back.
Ouch.
I can still fight back. Go away. I don't like you guys. Hey, you cheated.
No, we saw that
Cheater.
the molded can open up those particular doors.
No, it's because the door was not fully closed. So those double doors can be a real fucking pain in the ass because you have to shut both of the doors, and you can't close two doors simultaneously.
Right.
They're treated both as separate individual doors. And yes, I had to shoot the box open because I do not have a knife in my inventory right now.
Some handgun ammo.
Well, there's oodles of goodies around.
So, what kind of activities are in the recreation room for Miss Mia?
Bingo.
I'm not actually the biggest fan of bingo, honestly. I mean, Rotary Bingo is something that I remember playing a lot in middle school, but we weren't supposed to be doing that.
I remember, but isn't it funny how like that's probably people's earliest exposure to bingo is when bingo is used incidentally alongside like school assignments or other stuff to like incentivize you to do well. But and then as you hit key milestones, then you fill in the bingo letters. And yes, you get an autosave every time you enter this hub because this elevator is it's a nexus point between the top half of the ship that we have access to and the lower level.
Okay, but now that we've actually applied the general purpose fuse, we should be able to ride this elevator down, right?
Not quite.
Okay.
There are still other missing pieces of the circuit that we have to fill in, and the missing pieces are indicated by the orange light you see in the panel.
Okay.
So our goal, because we located Ethan, we have to get to the bottom level, but the only way to do that is with that elevator.
Ooh, a survival knife. Now, is this the same knife that Mia had in the flashback?
It is, yeah.
Yay!
Oh, that guy doesn't know where I am. Gotcha. Come on, shoot him again.
There
Yeah.
you go. Almost.
Shoot him again.
There, and
Call me at the dentist. You got something stuck in your teeth. It's a bullet. Ow.
there you go.
Asshole. The heart is in the hand.
The survival knife is also in the hand. So is the remote bombs, apparently. So we're going to use the remote bomb specifically on the four-legged molded, right?
That honestly would be the best application of the remote bomb because because the blast radius also overcomes that terribly annoying evasiveness of the four-legged molded. That makes it difficult to kill them. They don't have a lot of health, but if you can't hit the fucking thing, then that's basically an extension of their health bar.
In the next episode, we will continue exploring the wrecked ship.
We still got a couple areas to hit up before we could finally reunite Mia and Ethan.
Be
Stay
safe,
tuned.
everybody.